Hello, I am Dorothy, and today I will be comparing and contrasting three banking websites, Chase Bank, Capital One, and Chime Bank, with my knowledge of user interface text and technical writing. So let's get started. So pretty much on the home page of Chase Bank, home page of Capital One, home page of Chime Banking. So starting out with Chase Bank, so pretty much I see my menu icon on the upper left hand corner of the screen, and pretty much this tells me this is a menu tab. So when I click on it, I see home, sign in, free credit score, news stories. Also strolling down, I see all of the features that this site has to offer, from credit cards to checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, car buying and loans, mortgage, home equity, investing, Chase for business, commercial banking, and then of course we have this, see all. And all of these categories with the menus, pretty much these are my tabs that I can click, and they also have visuals beside them displaying what it is that what specific tab a person or the user wants to look into. So for the most part, strolling down is connect with Chase, customer service, give feedback, and then also the other information or links about the company. JP Morgan, it's pretty much what they partner with for all their financial services. So as we exit out, this is an X. Okay, so pretty much my next tab is right here. Also is a link with the arrow that I can click on, and the same information here is definitely in my menu. Is actually the same information as right here. So it gives me the icon, which I think this icon right here should be the only one. If this menu bar right here with this tab has this same information, and I think this should be the only thing that should be on here, because as we can see, compared to Capital One, they don't have that extra menu bar on the upper left hand corner. So pretty much I don't necessarily have to commit to clicking for any of these special tabs right here. So I can just look pretty much into all pretty much the headers, looking into the menus and the links that follow along. So even with Chime Bank, they just have only a few tabs so far. And plus with Chime Bank, this is pretty much a new bank. It's growing, fast growing bank right now. And pretty much they only have just a few tabs to start out, but I'm pretty sure they're coming up with more. So pretty much stay tuned for this. Pretty much they're coming up with more features pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. So let's get back to Chase Bank. So pretty much if I do want to access a credit card, know about the accounts or anything, yeah, this will be my icon with the text underneath, as well as checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, pretty much everything we just mentioned in this little sidebar right here. So I'll definitely have to commit to clicking to see more of what Chase has to offer. And if a user clicks, then we have our tabs about us, privacy and security, terms of use, social media terms, accessibility, customer service. So for the most part, as we stroll down, it's like just pretty much a site map of what this company has to offer. So anything in particular that a user wants to look for, such as credit cards, if you want to browse the cards that this company has: travel credit cards, reward credit cards, interest-free period on purchases, grace period, card services, press releases. So pretty much checking accounts, anything that's associated, such as Chase Total Checking, Chase Premier Plus Checking and Interest, Chase Sapphire Checking with Interest, Chase Secure Checking, Student Checking. So pretty much with each of these links, you can access any account that this bank has to offer: savings account and CDs, mortgage and home equity. You have Chase Private Client. You stroll down further, you see auto loans. We see debit and reloadable cards, planning and investments, merchant services. We have also personal banking, as well as military banking, digital banking, banking for students. So click on, scroll down a bit. So we have other helpful site maps, have Chase News and Stories. So pretty much this is towards the end of the page. And also there's this little language, it looks like Spanish, so they do have like translation. So with this tab at the top right here, Espanol, so that means if any user speaks Spanish, they can click this tab right here and the whole site with the technical content will be translated into Spanish. So that's really good for our users who don't speak English. And now we're pretty much at the bottom of this page right here. So of course this is a separate site, it's not on the front page, but as we go back to the home page, okay, so see the logo right here. I just get suspicious. I just want to see if I click this logo, what will happen. Of course, we know this background picture will change, and also it gives us advertisements about special offers. Enjoy $200 for new Chase customers, and has a text: open a new Chase Total checking account and set up direct deposit. And also we have our quick call to action, which is open an account. So this is a button we can just that a user can tap, but also this is pretty much the main header right here: new Chase customers. So it's letting you know, for new customers who wants to open an account, a checking account or anything like that, you can definitely enjoy $200. Definitely is a promotional ad. Definitely gets the customer, gets the user excited about signing up and wanting to learn more. So as we click this, click the Chase logo again. Okay, also there's enjoy up to $350. So for the most part, it's very intriguing. Definitely would interest any user to want to sign up. Okay, I need to learn more about this. I can enjoy $350. Okay, I'm gonna check in. I'm just gonna want to learn more information about this. So it's pretty much that's what you get when you actually just click the logo as many times. Sometimes it may come back up as this. So okay, next we have ATM and branch. So we have this tab right here. Of course we have to commit to clicking with this. So when any user click this, it's going to take you to a different page. So now it's showing you with this background picture of a young lady and a young man on a bicycle, they're riding. So it pretty much, it gives details like, okay, anywhere you are you can definitely access an ATM or branch near you. And this is the main header: find a Chase ATM or branch near you. There's a field right here where a person can either and they have helper text in here just to help you. Like if you want to find a location, just enter your zip code, an address, city or state, city and state. and for the most part there's your button to search, so you can go and access that. So also if I scroll down, I see browse by state. So not only of course, yeah, it's up here mentioned, but browse by state. This is also a little link with a cross, and of course my little tooltip comes up. It says open and close icon. So if I click on this icon, this gives me a list of all the states that a user can find an ATM or branch nearby. And so we'll just click on a random state, say Georgia. Okay, so Georgia. Now, alright, so we have pretty much see the branches in the ATM locations. So we can just stroll down. See Ashworth has 1, Athens has 1, Atlanta has 18, Brookhaven has 1, Douglasville 1, Duluth 2. And so it kind of gives you like certain cities and locations. Peachtree cities too. So it's like let's click on Peachtree City, see what we get. Okay, so it has 2 locations that we can definitely go to a branch or ATM. Also, pretty much finding any ATM or branch is not strict by just the US only. It also is internationally as well. So if you're outside the US and there, it still can be compatible if you use this outside of the United States. So it even makes it better for a user, especially for travelers who need to access money, need it right away. They're traveling outside the US. Anything can happen. I mean, emergency from just pretty much shopping, and you really need access to money and you don't have cash with you. Like pretty much for the most part with the header international ATMs, it's like outside the US, there could still be a Chase compatible ATM near you. We can help you find the closest one, whether you have a Chase Visa, credit check card, or a Chase ATM card. So either way, we actually click on this, so you're now leaving Chase. So either way, you can definitely access it. Okay, so we're going to go back pretty much to the home page. So you do have to do a little bit of digging with this website that I see. Okay, so now the background screen changes. And you see this wooden table right here. And you see all the 5 cards, and it says find the right card, right credit card. And then of course there's the button learn more in case you want to look more into depth with each credit card and what they have to offer. And of course I just mentioned Espanol, so all this can be translated into Spanish. Also have my icon, which is my magnifying glass, and for the most part is pretty much my search engine right here. So I can search anything I want in particular, or any user can search anything they want in particular that's associated with this site and with the financial services they have to offer. And easily, if you don't want to really just use this engine, just go to this little X right here and close it out. Or just simply click anywhere on the screen and it'll just close for you. And so I have my immediate call to action, which is with the header welcome, and has pretty much this button, a blue button for any member to sign in. Also, if a user is just browsing on this website, they're thinking about signing up, not enrolled yet, that's fine. At the end of the day, you can sign up now if you're not enrolled right here to this link. And if we press it, It'll take you straight up to the get started, and for the most part tell you what you need in order to fill out your account. And so now, for the most part, there are icons. So it's thanks for enrolling, or pretty much your header, thanks for enrolling. We need a bit more info to verify your identity. So definitely it's icons telling you you're going to need your social security card or your tax ID number. They're giving another icon with the text for like account or application number. And then also that you can access, you can actually access to the phone or email you told them. So for the most part, this is the other icon. So if you're already enrolled, sign in now. And pretty much they have the header tell us more about you, and then what type of account would you like to access online. So these right here, these tabs right here is actually radio buttons. So you can press if you want personal, business, or commercial. And if we scroll down a little further, see this the title, pretty much the field title for the most part, and this account card or application number. So pretty much it tells you what to put in the field based on the title. Social security number right here. Then if you don't have no social security number, then press this link right here. Okay, so then create username. So they give you that field title and then the field, and then it tells you at the bottom with the little footnotes, it's like must, with the username created, so must be 8 to 32 characters long, must contain at least one letter and one number, must not contain special characters. And if you have all that done, then just hit the button right here. It says next, so it'll be highlighted once all of the information is filled out. And after that, this is pretty much the end. So definitely go back on the first page right here. And so if we scroll down a bit, we see choose what's right for you. So you could choose, and I believe it's pretty much, this is explaining, well, pretty much the company wants users to know that, okay, you can choose what's right for you. We have a lot of financial services, so this is what the company, what I think that they're telling the users. Okay, we do have checking accounts, we do have free credit score checkings as well, and all of this is pretty much free, and it definitely won't hurt a person's credit score. So further, I will definitely go in depth and I will explain certain features that this this company has. Also, find a credit card. Also, they do home lending, car buying and loans. So a lot of stuff was mentioned right here. So I think you see what I mean, like with this information and then with this menu right here, that's a lot. So yeah, definitely, it's just a bunch of material. I think this needs to definitely, it can definitely just go out because it's just a lot of information. Everything's bunched up with this. So it will be best that this menu bar isn't here. So that way, like, okay, I can access the icons right here, or if I want to look at the icons that's already mentioned here, go in this space right here. But pretty much they're just trying to, they want their users to feel comfortable, like choose whatever's right for you, for that user, and just to know the services that they have, just shining light on it. So pretty much this is about the same information that was discussed in the open an account tab for the most part, the link. So of course you can invest. So pretty much it's just pretty much reiterating what pretty much tabs that we mentioned. So okay, so unlike Chase Bank, we got the logo right here in the upper left hand corner. But also I want to mention before I go into any of these tabs, they do, however, have experienced a recent incident. So I see that this is a warning message because due to this triangle with the exclamation point, and it says learn more about the Capital One cyber incident. So when I click on this, and it pretty much gives an overview and my frequently asked questions. So for the most part, the overview, it tells about the incident, what happened. Pretty much on July 19, 2019, we determined that an outside individual gained unauthorized access and obtained certain types of personal information about Capital One credit card customers and individuals who had applied for our credit card products. So what the company has done, Capital One immediately fixed the issue and promptly began working with federal law enforcement. The person responsible was arrested. Based on our analysis to date, we believe it is unlikely that the information was used for fraud or disseminated by this individual. However, we will continue to investigate. So they're letting you know right here is a sense of security. So they are definitely, security is a top priority. So it's letting you know an incident happened, but it was handled. So the investigation continues, but at the same time, as a user, the security is there. So they're letting you know, hey, we noticed this happened. We fixed the situation. It is immediately fixed. And at the end of the day, it says, wow, and pretty much it's a message from the CEO. So it's letting you know, while I am grateful that the perpetrator has been caught, I am deeply sorry for what has happened, says Richard D. Fairbank, chairman and CEO of this company of Capital One. I sincerely apologize for the understandable worry this incident must be causing those affected, and I am committed to making it right. So, of course, when a user comes across this content and they see what has happened, what the company has done, it's a sense of security. So, of course, every user wants to know that we understand this situation happened. Is it going to be fixed? And they've already done their job and continuing it, and the investigation still continues. So they let you know they're doing the best that they can to protect all personal information. So that's definitely important. So for the most part, go down, see the header, what's the impact and everything. So for the most part, it's letting you know about the status of the information, and pretty much based on their analysis to date, this event affected approximately 100 million individuals in the United States and approximately 6 million in Canada. So at the end of the day, they're on top of it. It's showing you the status of what was affected, what happened, letting you know beyond the credit card application data, the individual obtained portions of credit card customer data, including, this information right here. So letting you know every single thing, but they're on top of everything. So all of this is going to be recovered. And so they're just letting you know to keep all the users in the know of the recent activity that happened, how it was prevented, and they're working really hard to make sure that everything is back secure, restoring everything from this incident. So for the most part, if a user wants to know more information, for the most part, they do have this link right here for Canadian credit card customers. So access this. It will take you to a different website. Okay, so it'll tell you about the incident and it tells the pretty much is gonna. This is the message for the Canadians for the most part, which is the same message for the people in the U.S. So as we go click out of this, that's a link for that. Also, there's a button, view frequently asked questions. So if you have questions or concerns, you can also call customer service for the most part, which is 1-800-227-4825. Also view frequently asked questions by clicking this blue button, which will take you to pretty much, for instance, questions users want to know, like for instance, what happened, how did you discover the incident, and the company breaks it down for you and tell you what happened, how was this incident discovered, when did this occur, how do I know if I've been impacted. And also with this section, with this header right here, with this question, there is 2 links here to go for Canadian customers. And also there's another link if we scroll on down for simple, smart ways to prevent identity theft. So they are giving you information in detail on pretty much how to like spot fraudulent activity, but also what to do like as far as changing emails, any type of preventative action the user can do as well. So customers should be mindful of the possibility of emails and calls due to this incident. So tips on how to spot fraudulent emails, messages are on the Capital One website. So this is telling you like, okay, customers, make sure taking the preventive measures as well to protect all personal data, especially with identity theft. Definitely give you tips on how to be on top of it as well. The company can only do so much, but it's up to the user as well to do preventive measures as well and to stay on top of information. Just don't want to be a victim of identity theft, so they give you helpful tips. So that's really good. They keep the users in the know, and things that the users don't know, they're going to fill in the blanks for you. So definitely a sense of security. So keep scrolling down. It's pretty much any type of question related to this incident, like who is responsible for this cyber incident, does this incident impact customers from your other businesses. So it's all things that people want to know as far as any questions. So if there's any questions or concerns, any user can read through the text. Anything they don't understand, they can get more details by clicking the links that's attached with the questions and the content. Alright, so when we go back to our home page, so we notice that. So we notice a sense of security, so that's a good thing. So as continuing, compared to Chase Bank with the icons and everything, and really you have to commit to clicking. With Capital One, it's a bit different. You really don't have to commit to clicking when you just pretty much put the cursor over your tabs. So it shows you, the first tab is credit cards, so it shows you all the featured credit cards that they have. It also shows pretty much with the headers and everything, featured credit cards and find a credit card, tips and tools, common account task. So task pretty much, and then we also have our visual aid, which is pretty much with text, 5 purchases to make with a credit card instead of cash. So we have the link to see the full list of everything that's needed. And of course you have to commit to clicking, and they have a nice visual of a lady, she's on the beach, and pretty much they display like 5 purchases with the header, 5 purchases you should make with a credit card. So buy with credit, relax, knowing you've got added protection. So for the most part, you can purchase electronics, appliances, flights and travel, online shopping, international purchases, paying service providers. It tells you everything, and also is related content at the bottom that people can check out. So it's like pretty much choosing with confidence, how to budget with a credit card, how credit card interest is calculated. So it's all under money management with these articles. So as we go back, well, we don't necessarily have to go back, we can, but I'll just go back right just to go to the home page. Okay, so that's all with the credit cards, what they offer. And if anyone wants to compare if a user wants to compare all the credit cards, just click this blue button at the bottom for the most part, which is a quick call to action right here to do a comparison of each card. So if we click this blue button, we have our check boxes up here for pretty much which card in particular. So you have rewards cards, so pretty much you can do all rewards, just travel, cash. You have your card type, which is popular, secured, business, student. You have rates and fees, so no annual fees, low intro rate, and then credit level. So you can choose all, or you can choose average, excellent, or rebuilding. And then plus it's a link here right in the upper right hand corner of this highlighted image. For the most part collapsed, so pretty much in case like you want to filter credit cards by features, you can, or you can just look through scrolling down here with the header showing 18 cards. So it shows you all the card types, and also right next to it is the text. So it's get credit you need with no annual fee. So it's letting you know the credit levels, letting you know the purchase rate, transfer info, and also the annual fee, which is $0. And then also have a quick call to action for card details, as well as apply now with this green button right here. And the button next to it pretty much was highlighted in green for more details. And so we stroll down, pretty much it's just gonna show us all the different cards they obtain, or they have, and all the cards that users can actually want to apply for if it fits that user, along with reviews. So as we stroll down, we see rewards cards, good for people who travel, student rewards cards, and of course our secured MasterCard. And also the Spark Cash card. So pretty much this is a list of cards that anyone can go through. Immediate call to actions if a person wants to apply. So pretty much Capital One is straight to the point with their cards and all their features. They want to make sure their users know what they're signing up for, and giving information and details. So they make it fun, but then because pretty much everything is simple, straight to the point. So they want their users interested, but they want their users to know that there's a security level. Information is going to be protected, is going to be watched at all times. At the same time, we have to give you as much information as possible. So they're definitely letting the users know, like, okay, we're going to definitely have everything pretty much explained, so there's no questions, there's no hidden information that comes up after you sign up. So that's what they want you to know, but then also want you to have fun through the visuals and everything, showing how simple it is to apply for the most part. At this visual right here with this guy, he's on a tablet, And the header, check your eligibility for credit card offers. It's quick and easy, and there's no risk to your credit score. So you can see if you're pre-qualified, so you can get also pre-approved. So as we click this little button down right here at the bottom of to the right, scroll all the way back up. So pretty much for the most part, I'll just go through these. So pretty much now on the tab to checking and savings. For the most part, with savings, they have a list of 360 money market, 360 savings, 360 CDs, 360 IRA savings, 360 IRA CDs, and kids savings account. So they also do these varieties, and with the header, and of course with our tabs, which are these special links that definitely will take you to a different page. Okay, so pretty much for the most part, it has a background picture of a lady and her two sons, and looks like they're visiting. She's visiting her father, and so pretty much in the text says, like pretty much with the header, build a dream that lasts. Start saving today with one of the nation's best rates. So at the end of the day, like, the background pictures are very straight to the point, pretty much is related to the content that's on this website. It is letting you know, for the most part, it's very welcoming the site is, and for the most part it has the quick call to action, the open account button, which is the green button right here. And so as we stroll down to the next header, says what's an online 360 money market account. So it's definitely letting you know what it is. It pretty much is a high yield, fee-free online bank account that helps you save. So for the most part, is the thing about the savings account is actually earning interest. So that's interest that's added, that's money that's added onto your savings. And pretty much it gives information in this highlighted area right here about the 2.00 annual percentage yield. For the most part, it's fee free, so it's no monthly fees to open or keep your MMA. And then also it's pretty much a member FDIC, so it's definitely insured. And if you want to check out more information about the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance, and how the user is protected, pretty much it'll definitely take you to this site, which we are on right now. And so just give you details about what the FDIC stands for and what it protects to a certain extent. Okay, so if we just exit out this real quick. Okay, so as we keep strolling down, I see links which I can pretty much click. So Y360 money market, MMA savings rates, account details, mobile banking, locations and ATMs, and customer reviews. So any user wants to know more information, definitely click either one of these links. And I think really they just put this up here just for, for the users pretty much get more acquainted with the MMA account, with the 360 MMA. So pretty much they have to put account details. It's really, they're going to be straight to the point. So save more. So with the next header, save more with 360 money market, the right features to keep your money moving forward. So they do have high interest, which you can earn. They also have digital savings tools, as well as top rated mobile app. So these are all the features that they include with the 360 money market. And also the text on the bottom says open an account online in a branch or at a Capital One cafe. Savings come in all shapes and balances. If your account balance is under $10,000, you can still earn a great everyday rate with a 360 savings account. So this is with the 360 savings account. Of course, there's a link. This is the link, and pretty much my tooltip says Capital One 360 savings. So if I do click this, it'll definitely take me to this page right here where it says, with the header, here's to more sunny days. Create your tomorrow with a 360 savings account. So for the most part, with this account right here, it's a fee-free online savings account with a great rate for any savings balance. So for the most part, this one is a 1.00 annual percentage yield. So it's a great rate for savings balance. So of course it's fee free, and to open this account is $0. So minimum is pretty much is no minimum amount. Whatever you want to put in pretty much is fine. But to pretty much open it or keep the account, you don't really have to have any type of minimum balance to start. And so pretty much it's the same information I discussed until this point right here. So with this header, it says you work hard for your dreams. Make it a little easier with a great rate for any savings balance. So pretty much account balance, all balances is accepted. And the annual percentage yield, of course, 1.0%. So it's letting you know for the most part, okay, welcome to all balances. And come be a part of it. Come sign up for the savings account. And so pretty much this little note right, this text right here says APYs are available and effective September 1st, 2019. So you can definitely click this. Definitely users can click this link to read the disclosure forms with this to know what they're signing up for. And also has a highlighted section right here. It's a background picture of a family, and for the most part it says with the automatic savings plan, I put money into my long-term savings accounts right after payday. Money for doctor's visits, vehicle expenses, and other irregular high-cost needs is safety adding up and earning interest ready for whenever I need it. So this is by Suzanne S. Selma in Texas. So at the end of the day, it's just pretty much just letting people know, like, right after payday, a lot of times people love savings accounts. It's good for emergency funds, good for any type of money to save, because you never know what may come up. You never know with vehicles, with doctor visits, high cost needs, any type of need that it pretty much you're gonna need money. It's perfect for just saving and just being prepared for the most part, having this little nest egg for situations that come up that involves money, of course. So it's always planning ahead pays off, because a person really never knows what's going to happen, but you always want to be prepared just in case something happens. You never know, and life is unpredictable, so it's good to have something saved just in case you need emergency money, or you need some type of funds to help get you out of any type of debt or any type of fee, expense, just anything. For the most part, it's definitely important. So you keep your savings safe. So at the end of the day, like, you've done your part, now let us do ours. So at the end of the day, you deposit, they're going to keep it safe, but with up to allowable limits. So there's allowable limits up to a certain fee that they will protect your deposits. And also, as we scroll down to the next header, we see a savings account always open for business. So it gives me a nice visual display, visual element of a cell phone, pretty much with the interface of this screen, pretty much seeing this person's savings account, showing you the available balance and showing you the current balance. So transfer deposit shows the users about the recent transactions, and it has a little link with view all. So of course a person can transfer money from 360 Money Market, and then of course they can accept direct deposits. So it shows you right there in green. And also you can transfer to 360 checking. So of course you can definitely transfer money. If you do have a savings account and you have a checking account, you can definitely transfer money in between those two accounts, or any outside bank or financial institution you're with. You can definitely transfer money into this account. Of course, this is in pretty much the text right here is showing you free account transfers. So you can definitely, as I just mentioned, that for the most part, so you can allow your savings to grow. You have automatic savings plans, so you can do automatic transfers for the most part. Savings goals, you have that. So pretty much you can set up a savings goal for your account to track your progress each day. So set a goal for yourself and watch how your funds can grow over time, and you'll be amazed at how much money adds up. Definitely when you're saving, you put money to the side, it grows significantly. So that's a feature that I think all users will love, and to keep track of their savings and make sure they're on top of it and they're reaching their goals. So the next one is mobile check deposit. So of course you can deposit your check mobilely. And to learn more about the mobile banking, I will definitely mention some more of this as the video continues. So as we scroll down, we see 360 Savings 101. So this is what Capital One really wants their users to know. Okay, we're gonna give you the information you need to know, especially if pretty much how the information is set up with the links looks like it's questions. So I would say this is a frequently asked question guide right here, aka it's what a user needs to know. So they're always keeping you with what you need to know when it comes to 360 savings. So unlike everything you need to know to open a savings account, so they want to make sure that, okay, if you're going to open this, these are the questions that you may have. So pretty much, how do I make a deposit into my online savings account? Then they also give you a short brief answer. Okay, so the next question, how do I transfer money? Can I link my 360 savings account to other accounts? Exactly. How do I make a withdrawal? How many savings accounts can I have? What's the difference between a 360 savings account and a 360 money market savings account? Can I open a 360 savings account at a Capital One location? Can I add beneficiaries to a 360 savings account? So these are all questions, pretty much all the links to the questions that a user definitely wants to know. And as we stroll down, we see the header, find an ATM or Capital One location near you. So of course they have text, when you need us, we'll be there. Make deposits and withdraw cash at a Capital One ATM near you, or experience banking reimagined at a Capital One cafe. So of course this is my link, which is underlined, and I can definitely click this. By clicking the link, so it says Capital One cafes made this space for the most part. Has my tabs right up here, which is 3. It's like out. It says Our Spaces, Events, Money Coaching, and of course they have this link right here that has a locator right here, a locations tab. So it kind of just lets people know, like, if with any area, it can be any surrounding area where a person can find the Capital One Cafe. And so pretty much this header, we made this space for you. Our branches are inviting places where you can bank, plan your financial journey, and engage with your community. You don't have to be a customer at all. And so it shows you this beautiful space. For the most part, it's a nice little image. They have free events that everyone's welcome to enjoy to join. Pretty much they have one, well, recently had one actually. So yeah, this can be taken down since we're already in September. So, but pretty much for any event they have posted here, you just sign up with by clicking this button right here. Also come in and get comfortable. So they want their users to be comfortable and know that, you know, you can find any location. And also there's in-person help with ambassadors, money coaches, and also banking. So you can open an account right at this location. And also no fee ATMs. So let me read this right quick. So this is definitely important. So even for the most part, for the members, it definitely won't be a charge at all. But if you're not a Capital One customer, then definitely pay attention, because you're welcome to use the ATMs, but there will definitely be a fee of $3. So definitely want to look into that. And if you need to use ATM, and if you're thinking about using it, then of course it's free, but just know that you're welcome to use it, but it's definitely going to be a fee if you're not a Capital One customer. And so there's people there, if you need help, they're right there. So they're letting you know, like, don't worry, we got you. And also this is at the top, which pretty much is information, and pretty much this little this tip right here just pretty much gives me a head up. Like, the nearest location is Lakeline Cafe, and it tells you how many miles away it's from. So if you're on the website, you're on this site right here, it's going to definitely let you know where the nearest location is to the Capital One Cafe. And so as we continue to stroll down, see a picture of a lady, for the most part, and she's one of the money coaches. So at the Austin area location, and the header says create a life you love with money coaching. So pretty much details, you know, we believe your money and your life are connected, and that you deserve to feel great about both of them, no matter what your situation is. That's why we offer free one-on-one money coaching to everyone. You don't need to be a Capital One customer. So pretty much this message is welcoming all people. To definitely, like, just pretty much financial literacy is definitely important, and they don't want to exclude anybody out of a chance and an opportunity to learn more about how to manage their finances. So that's really good that they're open. So it's really welcoming to the user. And if a person wants to check out more about to get coaching info, you just click this button right here. Alright, so as we stroll down, we see a map, and pretty much with the header, we'd love to see you. So at the end of the day, they give the nearest location, and you also can change the location if you want. They give the number and also the times in which they're open and closed. So Sunday, so they're closed. So, and then plus due to the holiday, since it's Labor Day tomorrow, they might be closed. Not really sure, but I believe so. Just in case, if a person wants to see the nearest location, just make sure you check this site right here. Just check to see the times and everything like that. And pretty much, if you need service after hours or on the go, you can find an ATM near you by clicking this link. And it shows this little, like, looks like a dollar bill that's going into, well, it's coming out of a ATM machine. So pretty much it does have the visuals and everything. Definitely has the little pictures, the elements to pretty much let you know, okay, this is the location, this is a number, the clock, letting people know when they're open and closed. And for the most part, that is the end of the page with this one. And so moving on, so of course Capital One definitely does auto loans. So you can find the right financing, find and finance a car with Auto Navigator. You can enter a pre-approval code, and then of course a refinance loan. Okay, with the next header, it says shop for a car. So you can find a vehicle, you can get pre-approved, and then also view your pre-qualification after you're done with the pre-approved, like pre-qualified application. So after that is refinance a loan. So you can learn about refinancing, get pre-qualified, continue my application, tips and tools. Also next is common account tasks. So they do have this little symbol of money, and then it has manage my auto loan, and then also another symbol with a car saying set up my account. And so for the most part, they have this nice little visual of this lady. She's in a car, and pretty much the text beside it says how getting a car loan affects your credit score. So if you want to learn more about, your credit score and how the car loan will affect it, just go to this link right here. Is learn more with the arrow. So of course have to definitely commit to clicking at this point. And so pretty much this is all about, about they do find like auto financing. So the same way as with Chase, because they definitely do car buying and loans. Okay, so with Chase, it's like it's your road, choose where to go. So it kind of make it more fun. They got more visuals compared to Capital One. Capital One just pretty much has a realistic, it's like, okay, we're going to give you the information, know what you need to do, we're going to give you everything you need to know, making sure security's there. We have a few visuals, but it's pretty much compared to Chase, it's like, okay, there's a nice visual of a car that gets you excited. And of course I'm not saying that Capital One doesn't get anybody excited about their services, but at the same time they're just pretty much straight to the point. So it's like, okay, we're straight to the point. We're going to provide visuals, but the visuals are going to be definitely related to our services. It's the same way as Chase. So they have different styles of different visual elements of how they explain their services in their own unique way. So for the most part, with this heading right here is looking to save. So Chase checking customers receive a 0.25% rate discount when refinancing and exiting auto loan. So for the most part, a user will definitely receive a discount if they do decide to choose with Chase with the refinancing of auto loans. And then if they want to learn more information about this feature, then they can just click this green button to learn more. So pretty much as we scroll down, there is icons. So they have a overview icon with the car that's in the parking garage. There's Chase Auto Preferred, and there's a keychain with Beta, and pretty much it's highlighted in yellow, but when you put your cursor over it, to scroll your cursor over it, it turns blue for the most part. So the next one, auto loans. So it's a car with a $sign. And we have auto refinance, and then get advice. Alright, so then next, as we scroll down, auto financing tools to get you on the road. So with this header, for the most part, it has auto refinance calculator, auto loan rates. So with this header, auto refinance calculator, calculate and compare your new loan terms to see if refinancing is right for you. So for the most part, current loan, optional, with the header right here. And then we have the field text, and pretty much for my tooltip, it has please enter your current loan balance. So with the field forms, these are the field titles telling you the balance. And if you do have a question about it, if you're unsure, it just has this nice little tooltip that'll come up for the most part if you click, and it says the total remaining amount of your current loan. So it's telling you what to type in there and how many digits, especially with each one. And then go to the new loan. It's kind of pretty much set up the same way. And then also with this one, I have a link to click. So it's see our current interest rates. So anybody can check that out if they need to see the current rates, or if they don't want to see them, they already know, then you just click it right here, type it in, no problem. And a user can reset, or use the button to reset, or use the button to calculate if they're all pretty much done with the calculations. If the calculations is something missing or anything, then you always can reset and just start all the way back over. So as we scroll down on this site right here, we come across the header. We buy or finance your car through Chase. So over 3.8 million customers trust Chase with their car financing, concierge service, car buying service, refinance rate discount offered to Chase checking customers. So scroll down, we see this car right here, Mazda Capital Services can help you finance the all-new 2019 Mazda 6. So definitely tells you what they can finance, and definitely probably gives you the amount of how much when applying for this feature right here, this service. So I come across the next header is like a signature experience, turbocharge, acceleration, and indulgence are just steps away in the new 2019 Mazda 6. And if you want to explore more about this vehicle, just click this black button right here, explore. And right here is the disclaimer for the most part, and also this disclaimer has a dealer locator that you can click. You want to know more information. And for the most part, these I guess these are, well, pretty much since we saw these at the top, I guess they're just, the company wants to promote these features right here just to get people to kind of just draw their attention to this and know how important it is. And these definitely got to be the key factors in refinancing and auto loans, and the advice pretty much it offers when car buying and financing. So these are definitely important, and then these are mentioned at the top as well. So I think they want to let their customers know, like, you know, really pay attention to these links right here, these icons with these links, because it's definitely important to know before refinancing and buying a car, period. So after that, we have service your auto account. So there's links users can click for the most part, underline links, and of course more Chase products. So let you know about the products and everything they have to offer, and then it's the end of the page. So for the most part, with Chase Bank, and especially with Capital One, with their auto features like you can definitely find a vehicle with them. Pretty much they do most of the same features as Chase Bank does. So search by make and model. So they do have this feature as well. Pretty much you have 3 tabs. There's home, find cars, explore dealers. So pretty much with Chase Bank, it's like they're just straight to the point for the most part. So they don't give a lot of, they don't want to put too much on certain sites, but they do want you to do some digging. They do want you to kind of fully understand, okay, know what you're signing up for. We're going to give you the information. So look through. So they don't have a lot of visual elements because they're really straight to the point. Okay, so for the most part, from what I can tell so far, looking through this information, they're definitely reaching a younger audience, but they're also open to a younger audience, pretty much millennials, older adults who are tech savvy, and also tech savvy adults who have elderly. Like pretty much you have elderly family members and who are caregivers to their elderly family members to manage their finances and make sure they're protected as well. And also open the kids for for them to get financial literacy, to start accounts. So pretty much, let me go to Capital One because they will have okay, so for the most part, okay, so definitely open up to kids savings accounts as well as money teen checking. So for the most part, as I go pretty much on this side, it says what is a money market account, and then learn more, which is the link to click. So they do, like, pretty much they are welcoming to adults, especially adults who have kids, to pretty much, it's really important that kids learn about finances at an early age. No child is never too young to learn about finances and managing money. So they're definitely targeting a kid's audience as well. So get them involved in saving money, knowing how it is to open an account, knowing how to budget, getting on top of financial literacy is definitely important at a young age. So it's definitely encouraged through Capital One as well as Chase Bank. And so pretty much strolling through, there's pretty much it tells what the money market is, how does a money market account compare to a high yield savings account, how does a money market account work, how safe are money market accounts, benefits and disadvantages of a money market account. So it's pretty much letting the users know questions about what they need to know about the money market account. So I like the fact that they do keep their users in the know. And pretty much they do have this video, a nice little brief video for people to watch with a nice visual aid for the most part. So let you know the definitions, let you know how the money market accounts work, and that's really important. And so pretty much going back through the headers, through the tabs. Okay, now Capital One definitely has business account, as well as Chase. Chase has that as well. And so they let you know with the header, business credit cards, and the other header, business banking services. So they let you know from whichever you want to choose. So Spark Business Credit Cards, they have Spark Cashback Rewards, Spark Miles Rewards Corporate Cards. They definitely have, on the business banking services, they have an overview of Spark Business Banking. They do have savings accounts, checking accounts, merchant services, which these are all links that I can click on, that any user can click on to access this information. Escrow Express, lending, commercial business services, and topics. So for the most part, going to commercial banking, they have industry expertise. So they do banking with commercial and industrial. They do commercial real estate, energy, financial institutions, group, healthcare, technology, media, and telecom. Explore other industries. So these are all links that a user has to commit to clicking to see the information. So also there's commercial banking solutions. So we have capital markets, have commercial lending, corporate card, depository services, treasury management, explore other solutions. Then you have insights and resources with this header. So it's about Capital One commercial banking, commercial insights, commercial banking sign in, and then they definitely provide a nice visual aid of this guy. I think he's in his business sipping coffee for the most part, and then with the text it says simply controlling expenses with the corporate card. So pretty much it shows a person how to manage their expenses if they have a business or a corporation. Same thing. And they can learn more about this information by clicking this blue link, learn more with the arrow. And then for the next part with the tabs, I have search with the magnifying glass, support, then have locations. So support, pretty much, yeah, that's for help. And then searching anything, pretty much any particular service. So these are my links. And then of course the immediate call to action, which is sign in. It's close, it's not far. I don't have to dig and try to sign in or anything like that, or anybody can just click any link to sign up for any of these accounts. So it's just quick access. So for the most part, after these tabs right here, I have my immediate sign in right here. So pretty much if a user is new on this website, they can definitely click this link that says set up online access. Also has the field titles, and actually the helper text, which is the ghost text, says username and password. So it's telling the user what to put in there, and also has the check button, remember me. So for the most part, if a person if he or she is on this website and they sign in, the website can automatically remember the username and password. And if a user forgets their username and password, there's a link right at the bottom of the password field for a person to reset their username and password, and the quick call to action, which is my green button, which is a sign in. So for the most part, scrolling down, Capital One definitely mentions their rewards card. So for the header, they're your miles. They're your miles. Use them your way. And also, for the most part, there's a background picture in this little section right here. Shows a lady that's hiking on a mountain. So if she's that far up, or she's that far off away out of the US, she can still use this card, this venture card, pretty much this travel rewards card, with no blackouts, no interruptions, no technical difficulties. It will definitely work in high elevations for the most part if she's traveling in that area. So of course they have, so pretty much there's a button, a blue button at the bottom, so a person can learn more about this feature. Now going to Chase, when we scroll down to this section, they have an advertisement with Chase Bank. Enjoy up to $350. So this is definitely what was mentioned at the top. And also, I think at this section they really just want to promote their advertisements with this special offer, as well as promote their link, which is right here with the house with mortgage and auto financing. So they're really trying to push these services that they have, these two right here, which is bundled with this right here, with this advertisement. So the company really wants the user to learn more about these services. If a user wants to buy a home, getting prepared for it, getting home lending advice, and then especially for a user who wants to purchase a car and know, like, pretty much if they want a newer used auto, like pretty much want a newer used car, then refinancing loans. Definitely the company is definitely trying to push these offers, trying to push these services. So for the most part, as I go to Chime banking, Chime, for the most part, this bank is pretty much focused on mobile app users. So a lot of the financial services I mentioned in Chase banking and Capital One Bank, it's not really featured on Chime. So they're strictly on the mobile app. And so for the most part, they're not going to have a lot of services yet, because they're still growing as a bank. So they probably add more features later on. So for the most part, they're going to have just like a few tabs, which is banking features, and then they're also going to have, about us, of course. Going to have a blog. And pretty much straight to the point. The blog will have, like, pretty much the tabs are related to smart money, wealthy habits, make money, stories, and news. And then after that, they have their help center, which frequently asked questions, tax refund, frequently asked questions, also the help center. And then right in the upper right hand corner of the home page is also my link that highlights in blue when I put my cursor over this, which is log in, and the green button get started to actually sign up for 3 accounts that this bank actually offers. So before I get further into Chime, let's go back to Chase and Capital One. Okay, so with Chase, of course, they have this advertisement if anybody wants to open an account. Learn more about these 2 features they have to offer, which they're promoting really heavily. And plus also the next header with the visual aid of a guy, and he looks like this is his business, his donut pastry business. And pretty much the text beside it says, get access to cash for your business. So be ready for whatever comes your way with a Chase business line of credit. So you can learn more about their business services, getting a business account. Also, if we stroll down, we see that Chase also has a feature. They definitely have the mobile app. So depositing checks is now even easier. So anybody they have any type of paycheck. All you do, snap a picture of it automatically, load the check up, and pretty much wait for Chase to receive. It will pretty much wait for them to receive and deposit the funds onto any type of account that you're signed up with. So for the most part, if a user wants to learn more, you just pretty much click this green button, learn more. And so the visual aid they give us is how it will appear pretty much on the screen, how the check will appear, and it shows a person taking a picture of their check and loading it up. Okay, and if we stroll down, we see pick, click, Chase Pay with this header, and also visual aid of a person ordering something. So a person can shop online or in apps with Chase Pay. It's the quick and secure way to check out. So they pretty much, with the text that I see, pick, click, Chase Pay, they want their users to know that it's really simple. They're not making any information complicated, but also they want the users to have fun and know that it's simple, secure. It's not going to be frustrating or complicated to sign up for the services. And of course, if a user wants to learn more information about this feature right here, you just go to the button, the green button, and just click learn more. So as we stroll down further, we see the header news and stories. So they give you articles on financial literacy, from 5 things college students need to know about credit, how to build your credit from scratch, going to college. Well, pretty much that's a typo. So it needs to be, here's your financial checklist. Get your kid financially fit before college. Coming out and leading in corporate America, why spending smart is the key to big savings. Productivity tips from a farm to table business. How to protect your aging relatives' money. So like I said before, like this, pretty much the website is welcome to trying to reach all audiences. So it's trying to reach from kids, teens, millennials, adult tech savvy individuals. Also how adult tech savvy individuals can protect their aging relatives' money as well. So they want everybody to be involved. No one's excluded out. They want everybody to be pretty much involved, and for people who are caregivers to be involved with the money of their relatives, protecting their funds, protecting their wealth. And so if a person pretty much wants to know more about, or just access to more articles, the show me more link, it has access to more articles and things of that nature. So pretty much the company really wants users to stay on top of their financial literacy, which is definitely important. And also pretty much just, the next header is follow us. So we're here to help you manage your money today and tomorrow. So everything that was mentioned pretty much in this tab right here is definitely mentioned at the bottom in more depth. And so this menu right here, this menu bar can definitely go out, so it doesn't really need to be up there. I think this tab and then this is perfect. It can stay pretty much. So it gives you also the links you need to know about mortgage, refinance, checking account, open a savings account, prepaid card, to let you know information about the financial services they have to offer, credit cards, home equity line of credit, car buying and loans, planning and investments, Chase private client, business banking, about Chase, and sports and entertainment. So it kind of gives you, they kind of give you a sense of, okay, this is what we have to offer, but we're more than a bank. You know, it's not all about finance. It's also about having fun. It's also about enjoying your life. So for the most part, as we go into we go to Capital One, pretty much with Capital One, as we scroll down on this site, expect more with 360 money market. So they do have these icons, and they have, like, for the most part, this first one I just mentioned is a money bag with coins. And so the next one is a link to open the window to see if you're pre-qualified for a credit card. So it has a person, well, a little, like, pretty much this image of a tablet. So you can pretty much just let me know, okay, I can check my accounts on a tablet as well as a mobile device. And also, to a certain extent, you can check on a computer. But I think what really they're driving is you can definitely check it on a tablet as well as a cell phone. And the next one, Saver Cash Back Rewards. And so at the end of the day, they do give unlimited 4% cash back on dining and entertainment. So that's definitely something that they're pushing for all of their users and everything. So for people who, go places and they dine and entertainment, and especially if they spend money at certain places, they definitely get this cashback offer. The cashback percentage can definitely be used on dining and definitely entertainment. So, and definitely earn extra cash. So then the next one is view your credit score. So for the most part, Capital One has CreditWise from Capital One to monitor your credit score and more. And with each of these icons, there are definitely links to find out more information and apply. So for the most part, when we go back to Chase, they do offer the same types of the same features, the same services, I would say. And so for the most part, as we go to the next section of Capital One, pretty much we're towards the end of the page. So this background picture pretty much with the header, learn, grow, and focus on what matters. So it's a picture of a family, and for the most part, it's when you do have financial health, how easy and how relaxed your life will be. And so pretty much the button gets started. If a user clicks this, it pretty much leads us to another site, and it's learn and grow. So you see for the most part the background picture of a father and a daughter, and pretty much he's probably showing her tips on saving money, on finances, helping her with homework for the most part, since this highlighted area right here is 7 ways to save on back to school shopping. So he's helping his daughter with homework and everything. So pretty much it's letting the users know, okay, you can save on a lot of back to school supplies. You don't necessarily have to, you can keep a budget. You don't necessarily have to go over budget. And a lot of times people do go over budget. They go and they'll overspend on certain things, and come to find out that's a lot of money that was wasted could have been saved. So they give you like articles, like money management articles, which is definitely important. The same thing is with Chase Bank. Chase Bank definitely gives financial articles, so it's the same info for the most part. And you can definitely click the blue button to read more. And so as we pretty much stroll down, we see featured content. So they do talk about money management. We're teaching kids about money, which is really important. College students and credit. And with these highlighted visuals. And also the most important one is more than money. So at the end of the day, this lets me know that pretty much Capital One is definitely more than money. They want to make sure that at the same time manage money, but then you can have fun, live your life, And so that's really helpful for users who want to, keep up with their finances, keep up with tips and tools and different types of information to stay on top of their financial literacy, as well as maintaining and building and actually growing and strengthening financial health. So it's really important. So just go through a few of these. So it's money management, Capital One rewards, credit cards, and benefits. Nice little visual aids where they actually show people like, okay, this is what they're doing. So this lady is in her phone and pretty much she's probably looking at her account and her rewards, credits, and everything like that. And also 6 reasons to stay at a barbecue, I guess. Okay, so this needs to be more specific. So stay at pretty much this is like Airbnb on your next trip. So they're pretty much, they're more than money, but they're telling you, okay, get more out of your lodging than just a place to sleep. So it's telling you ways to save money, but at the same time have fun in the process. So go to the next one. Pretty much this lady with this little bulldog, and for the most part it's 5 bucket list experiences to use your venture miles on. So any type of travel, any type of place people want to go, especially for millennials, this is perfect for traveling anywhere. And actually, you pretty much the venture card, you'll get a reward traveling. So it's pretty good. Okay, so then you can earn up to $500 with Capital One card referrals. So that's extra money a person can earn just by referring friends, family, anybody, co-workers, just any type of person or somebody you run into is interested about this feature or about this offer. It's really perfect. Okay, and also, as they mentioned at the top, how to earn rewards for back to school shopping. So that's really good to earn rewards, as well as pretty much just saving money for back to school. So they give you nice helpful tips, and I like they have different articles just showing you like, okay, this is what you need to know. And also they're more than money, so they also have it where, okay, let the user take a break for a minute off the finances, and let's kind of just switch gears a bit, and just for the most part, let's enjoy our life, let's have fun. So do different recipes outside of this, 5 indulgent dessert recipes, things that just pretty much, okay, enough finances, time to relax. Okay, then they're very helpful with paying off student loans, which that is a big issue in society with going back to school, and of course having to pay back loans, especially if pretty much the student goes to school, they get the degree, and if they're not working in their field and have this loan debt, and they have to consider getting a job that is really not what they went to school for, that can be definitely hard. And so they have ways of paying off student loans in case any student gets in a bind after college. And so for the most part, it's just more helpful articles, and they definitely have the feature load more in case anybody wants to learn more or look at more articles. Just click the button, load more, at the bottom, the blue button. And so this pretty much, yes, so this be towards the end of Capital One's page. Okay, so now we're going to look into the mobile apps with Chase, Capital One, as well as Chime. Okay, so for the most part, I'm going to check out the mobile apps. This is very important. So with Chase, like, you can definitely, a user can deposit checks with the Chase mobile app. Gives you overview, gives my tabs, pretty much is an overview, getting started, frequently asked questions, and resources. So as I scroll down on Chase's website, they give me 3 visual aids. Pretty much the first one is fast. So they want to pretty much let their the users know that it's just that simple. So pretty much you'll just snap a picture of your check automatically, follow the on-screen instructions for the rest of the details. So it's showing a tablet, either a tablet, it looks like it's a tablet or a mobile phone, but it looks like a tablet, so we'll go with that as a tablet. So then it has a check. Okay, the next one is pretty much convenient. So it says save a trip to the branch and deposit checks on your schedule virtually anytime and anywhere. So it doesn't matter, like with going to the branch, having to wait in line and pretty much trying to access your money when you need it, when it's just as simple loading it up on the phone, taking a picture and waiting for your deposit to be received and put into your account. So it's just that simple. Also, Chase says it's secure, so they want to make sure that the user knows that any type of form of deposits with the checks, they want to make sure that okay, it's going to be safe, it's secure from your mobile phone or your tablet. So they protect that information with passwords or check deposit data and images on your mobile device. So they make sure that everything is protected. So you can get the Chase mobile app by clicking this blue button right here at the bottom that says get the Chase mobile app. The next header says how to get started. So pretty much you'll just sign into the account. So they give you a 1, 2, 3 process. Okay, so it's pretty much with the visuals. Select deposit checks in the navigation menu of your Chase mobile app and choose the account. So then you take pictures. So enter the check amount and tap front. With our new auto capture feature, the picture of the front and back of the endorsed check will be captured, or you can choose to take the pictures manually. It's up to you. After that, submit and deposit. So confirm the details, submit, and you're done. So it's really easy, and want to let their users know it's just that simple. So as I stroll down further, I see common questions answered. And so if you have any questions about the deposit feature with your check, definitely these are links to click to know more information. And if anybody has any questions, or pretty much you have more questions, you're unsure about something, always can contact this company by clicking this blue button, contact us. And also it has the header, manage your money. So 24/7 access to personal banking tools. So this pretty much lets you know about what they have to offer with their mobile app system. So we're going to go through these briefly. Okay, so with Chase Quick Deposit, we just mentioned this. So you do quick deposit. Chase ATMs. So as you see, the background picture of Serena Williams, and she is traveling for the most part. So this is definitely a video. So pretty much the header says cardless no longer means cashless. So new Chase ATMs now work with your mobile wallet. So for the most part, as we scroll down, it gives you a new ATM experience with this header right here. So they let you know you can get cash quick, you can show or hide balances, and then you can pay your credit cards. So for the most part, you can find any Chase ATM by clicking this button, this blue button right here. Also, if you don't have your debit card, no problem. So they make it real simple and easy. So at the end of the day, now you can use your mobile wallet at Chase ATMs and get cash quickly and securely. And if you want to know more about this feature, definitely click the Learn More button. For the most part, it shows you a nice visual aid of a person pretty much has their card uploaded to their mobile device, and pretty much if you see this feature right here, then that means you can definitely access your cash with the wireless little connection that'll sync your cell phone in, so it'll sync this in with it pretty much is as a mobile wallet, so you'll be able to get access to cash without physically having your card, because your card is already uploaded on your phone. Just pretty much to learn more about this feature, all you will need is with these visuals right here. So with this header, how to use Chase ATMs without your card. So what you will do is, step 1, you access your mobile wallet on your phone and choose your virtual Chase debit card. So it's a guy, he's pretty much about to use the mobile wallet, so he's choosing this card. And then step 2, so look for this symbol right here, pretty much this symbol on the ATM, and tap it with your phone. So pretty much when you see the symbol, and I don't know if it's supposed to light up or whatever, but for the most part, if you see it, and then just tap it. And then after that, step 3, enter your PIN as usual. So pretty much strolling down, we see the mobile wallets that that Chase Bank supports. So for the most part, with this header, it says how to add a card to your phone's mobile wallet. So select your mobile wallet below, or open the mobile wallet app on your phone and follow the instructions. So they definitely support Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. And so now we're down to the our frequently asked questions guide with our questions. So pretty much if a person wants to know what is cardless ATM access, click this link. How do I use cardless access to Chase ATMs? Where are Chase ATMs with cardless access located? Which digital wallets are eligible to use at Chase ATMs with cardless ATM access? How do I add my Chase debit card to my digital wallet on my phone? So it pretty much gives you a list of questions people may have. And then now we're pretty much at the end of the page. So it shows you pretty much the mobile app or overview of the cardless ATM feature. And so now as we scroll down, go to direct deposit paychecks. Okay, so pretty much the fastest, safest way to deposit your paycheck, which with the header. So you can download the PDF form right here by clicking this blue button. And also gives you pretty much what you'll need to fill out your direct deposit form. And also has a visual aid of what you need to know as far as your 9-digit routing number, your account number, and check number. And also there are 2 ways to find your account and routing numbers when you sign in to chase.com. So pretty much the 2 ways, you can choose your account title, then click the last 4 digits of your account number at the top of your account information. Choose account and routing number PDF from things you can do, or the more options menu. So you can click this link to download now. And also there's common questions for the most part. There's frequently asked questions, I have to say. And then more questions, just click this blue button to contact the company. And so for the most part, a person can also make payments. They can make online bill payments and pay rent, mortgage, and utilities. So they do have the visual with people where the two girls on their mobile phones probably paying bills. So it shows how simple it is. For the most part, you can be anywhere and pay a bill. Chase also has quick pay with Zelle, so send and receive money from anyone with an email address or mobile phone number. So you can definitely, like, kind of reminds me with this feature with the Cash App. So it definitely do the money, like you can send from someone if you don't really have cash at the moment, or you're not around that person at the moment and you really need to send money, then this is really a quick feature that they mentioned. And also the app helps you stay informed. So it's helpful technology that saves you time and keeps you in the know. So you'll have paperless statements for the most part, account alerts, so they let you know with to avoid overdrafts, monitor finances, and more, especially alerting their users about account activity, pretty much. So Chase text banking, so check balances and transaction history with the text. You can check in. Also, definitely, I know they definitely will keep people in the know about alerts. So by clicking this, yes, it definitely send with these visuals right here. Definitely informative. Lets people know, like, notifications will be by text or email, so let you know of low balances, large transactions, activity within the account, payments, and more. So it definitely has a sense of alert. Also personalized. Choose the alerts you find helpful to manage your account. And then of course it's easy because instant action alerts, so notify you via text if your account dips below a preset limit, then simply send back a text to transfer money. So pretty much it says how to get started. It pretty much is simple. Sign in, select your alerts. It's just that simple. And then common questions people may have. So for the most part, compared to Capital One, when we go in, pretty much when a person goes to see the app. So with Capital One's app, they mention, well, pretty much there's a visual aid of cell phones and showing different accounts, and definitely a person who has a smartwatch, they can also access account through this feature as well on the smartwatch. So they show the cell phones as well as the watch, and pretty much with the headers, save time, stay informed, get the Capital One mobile app. So it tells our users where to access these, pretty much access the app, which is App Store, Google Store. And as far as like Chase, I don't think I'm not sure if a person can access the app through the Apple Store or Google Store. It definitely doesn't mention that, but that's really important. I think it's something they definitely need to add. Pretty much I would say it probably needs to be a extra. It really doesn't need to be a separate article, but it just needs to be added to the features. As far as, like, I think just I would say if they had it somewhere in the bottom of the area to where at the in this area, as a feature, is how to pretty much access the app. So I think if it's about Chase, I would say definitely the app can be included, like where to at least access the app. So they definitely tell where to access the app with Capital One banks. banking mobile app. So as we stroll down, we see another visual, pretty much a nice little picture of someone holding their cell phone, and pretty much this is the lock screen, and it shows a notification that money that money either was received and it's approved. So it says instant purchase notification, so it does let the individual know, or he or she, that it tracks spending in real time. It tracks it whenever anything is spent or any transaction has been made or deposit. Also has a card lock, so in case anyone misplaces their card or it's lost or stolen, pretty much they put the control within the user to pretty much instantly deactivate the card with just a few taps with their card locks feature with the mobile app. Also, pretty much credit wise is definitely one of the features that Capital One offers. It's a free feature, does not affect a person's credit score, and a person can pretty much get it. Pretty much Capital One will pretty much give helpful tips and guides on how to understand how the credit score works, and helpful tips to take action to improve their credit score. And so the next visual is a cell phone of the interface of a woman's account for the most part, and pretty much it has pay your bill, so a person can manage bill payments in just a few taps. They can make on-time payments, or they can set up an auto pay where pretty much payments can be automatically drafted from the account each month, so pretty much stay on schedule with with paying bills. And so that's a nice feature. And so quick and secure, so they definitely let people know that it's quick but also very, very secure. So skip passwords or anything like that. They have customized encryption where a person can securely sign in to see their account through fingerprint or customized pattern. So it's definitely important. So the next visual shows a person on a cell phone, and it's on the interface screen. They're about to send $12.50, and they use Zelle also, as well as Chase Bank. Chase definitely used Zelle, as mentioned, with sending money. So for the most part, it can be anybody can securely send money anywhere in the United States through this feature right here. So no cash, no problem. Okay, and they do have a mobile deposit app, so pretty much it's the same as with Chase. Pretty much just deposit your checks by simply taking a photo. You'll receive automatic notification to let you know when your check has been received and deposit into your account. So definitely this same feature is definitely in Chase, but however, Capital One does not mention that they actually support mobile app wallets. So I'm not sure if they support it. I don't know if they may add it, but either way, they may have this feature. It probably just requires just a little more digging. So view and redeem rewards. So a person can definitely see how many rewards they've racked up on, including rewards from previous times, and also redeem them. And actually, the rewards will be right within the app, so they can be redeemed and for the credit card accounts, for gift cards, and more. So definitely redeem them so they can be used. And also you'll have access to statements and view transactions right from your fingertips with these nice little icons that they have. So it shows you that they do have notifications, so they do let you know any type of alert, any type of account activity. So they customize, so they make sure that they keep the user on top. So pretty much get notifications. Don't necessarily have to sign in the account unless you really need to. So they'll definitely it definitely is customized so you can view this account without having to go into it and have to fill in your username and password. And through that little process, if you want something quick and simple notification just to let you know the status of your account. And also view activity. So this account definitely, the mobile app definitely stays on top of any type of spending, deposits, any type of transactions that happen. They're on top of it, and you're definitely going to be able to view every single thing and to keep a track of your finances. Okay, so we mentioned pretty much all the financial services with Chase, Capital One. So now we're going to move forward and go to Chime. Chime is definitely it's a new bank. Mostly it doesn't have a lot of features as Capital One and Chase. So as we go through this website, I see the logo Chime right here in green. To the left hand corner of the home page, and to the right hand corner of the home page I see quick call to actions, which is highlighted in green. Log in and get started. And so pretty much the header, better online banking made awesome. So pretty much a quick call to action, get started. Another quick to call action with the form with the ghost text, enter your email to get started. So pretty much so far the website has a nice color. Pretty much their message is welcome to better banking online with no hidden fees. Get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Grow your savings automatically. So they want to let you know how easy it is. No hidden fees, no surprises. You get paid way before the normal payday. And so next I see my visual, which is the interface of the Chime account. Let's know the transactions. Same features that the other two mobile apps from Chase and Capital One have. So it lets you know what this, like pretty much the direct deposits with the recent transactions, spending account, savings account. For the most part, it shows you the Visa debit card, and that this in the text to the right says pretty much an award-winning mobile banking app. So Chime's mobile banking app enables users, it enables users who are on the go. It definitely caters to the mobile users that pretty much want to do banking on their phone a lot. So pretty much if they don't want the traditional way of banking, this is definitely the way to go. Has over 50,000 plus 5-star reviews in app stores. So I like the visuals. I like how pretty much the colors look and everything so far. Definitely pretty much the audience they're trying to target is a younger audience, like mostly millennials. And I would say probably adults, older adults who are who are very tech savvy. But really they pretty much want millennials with this. So definitely targeting millennials. And if a person wants to learn more about the app, just click right here. So pretty much as I scroll down, I see here's what our members are saying. So pretty much they're giving us details of reviews, and for the most part it's all 5-star reviews. They're telling you that the company is rated 9.2 out of 10 based on 4,014 reviews on Trustpilot. So it's letting you know the momentum. They want people to recognize this is our momentum. This is the credibility that we do have. This is what these are what our customers and users are saying. So pretty much as strolling down, finally a banking app built by a tech company. So this app is definitely built by a tech company. Tells people track your balances daily. It will pretty much track account balances, daily transactions, and savings from anywhere with the Chime mobile app. So of course a person can get daily balance notifications and instant transaction alerts anytime you use your Chime Visa debit card. So then you can send money easily to friends using Pay Friends on our mobile banking app. So as we see, they use Pay Friends, unlike Capital One and Capital One uses Zelle, as well as Chase uses Zelle. So that's a difference. So they use their own special cash app feature, which is Pay Friends. And next is they pretty much a person can deposit paper checks with the snap of a photo using mobile check deposit. So as we scroll down, a person can get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, and it shows us a feature to the right beside the text, and pretty much the message says your $949.20 paycheck is from Allegro Inc. arrived 2 days early. And so they have this little thing that's yay, like celebrating and everything, and they show that it's been deposited now. So this is exactly how the message will come up on your mobile device. And to learn more about the early pretty much the early deposits, a person can learn more by clicking this link that's underlined. It's a green link highlighted. And pretty much they want to just they want to encourage their users about their mobile banking, their app, pretty much for the most part. So stop waiting and start getting paid early with direct deposit. So they want you to know how efficient it is, but at the same time be able to get paychecks early, no problem. So get a notification as soon as your direct deposit is posted into your spending account. Never worry about paychecks getting lost in the mail. No more waiting for your money while it sits in mysterious electronic limbo. Have up to 2 more days to get ahead of your bills. And of course, with the visual right here, it says $0. They don't have no hidden fees, so it's nothing sneaky or anything. If it's any fees, they'll definitely let you know, but for the most part they don't have any hidden fees. There's no opening deposit or minimum balance required, no international transaction fees, and pretty much if you lose your debit card, the new one is on them, so they'll pay for it. So at the end of the day, they're telling you there's no monthly fees or anything. You don't have to really worry about a lot of hidden fees. And if you want to learn more about the no hidden fees banking, you can definitely click this link right here. So say goodbye to ridiculous bank fees for the most part. So no monthly fees, no deposit required, no minimum balance requirements, no foreign transaction fees, and it's over 38,000 plus fee-free Money Pass and Visa Plus Alliance ATMs. So a person can pretty much grow savings automatically with their savings account, and pretty much it's an auto savings account from direct deposit. So pretty much this visual aid shows how it will appear on the screen, and with the text beside it, pretty much they use automation. So it's like saving money has never been so simple. We provide automation tools that help you grow your savings without thinking about it. So Chime's pretty much automatic savings it's an optional feature, but it allows a person to set, pretty much it will take a certain percentage out when a person spends anything or make a purchase. From that purchase, they're going to take 10% out. So that way you're saving money, even though when you're spending money, you're saving money, and they're taking a certain percentage out and you're not even knowing it. So that's the thing. So they automated the savings plan and achieve your goals faster. And if you want to know more about the savings account, then you just hit this link at the bottom of the text right here. So you can save money while you spend, save when you get paid. So for the most part, when you save when you spend. So what the company will do, they will round, pretty much, I'm just going to read this. We round up every Chime Visa debit card transaction to the nearest dollar and transfer the round up from your spending account to your savings account. So they're going to round it up. Any type of transaction that you make, they'll round it up to the nearest dollar. Then they're going to transfer that round up to your account. And it says save when you get paid. So automatically transfer 10% of every paycheck directly into your savings account when you set up direct deposit. So I'm not sure if, I don't know if you would rather prefer to do 10%. They may require doing lower than that if you want to do lower than that, or higher. It all depends. So for the most part, that's really a good feature for people just to save and build up finances. And the next visual aid shows a cell phone for the most part, and it shows the pretty much the security. So it shows on the interface with Chime, Touch ID or password. So pretty much banking security and control. And so far, like, the website wants, from the visuals, they want you to have fun with this app and enjoy it, but also know that security is definitely instilled. So your mobile and online banking security and privacy are their priority, and your money is always protected. So they're always on top of your money, making sure that there are tools to help you, but also making sure they stay on top of security, period. It's definitely a necessity. So if you want to learn more about this feature, you just click the link, learn about our security. So your money is safe with Chime. So they let the user know that for the most part they use 128-bit AES encryption and then access control and secure processes to ensure your money is always safe. So they definitely enforce that. So at the same time, you're having fun, you're spending money, saving money, but security is always there protecting your funds. Instant transaction notifications, so that lets you know if unusual transactions happen. It's always letting you know the activity of your account. So if anything unauthorized is happening, it's going to let you know right then. And then also you can instantly block your card if it goes missing or you suspect unauthorized use via the Chime mobile banking app. So they put the security in your control, so you can lock this card at any time without wasting time, especially during even before any type of app. Pretty much if someone steals your card, you don't have your card, usually the number's on the back of the credit card. And it's really crazy to look through letters trying to find the card, like trying to find a number for this bank to be able to cut the card off, and that is ridiculous. It's chaotic. So this is definitely a good feature to put that security in that person's control. And so they want their users to feel safe, but at the same time, if you know anything is going on, anything suspicious, you cut that card off right there. So then after this is shop worry free at millions of merchants. Chime debit cards are protected by the Visa Zero liability policy. So it's definitely, all the cards are definitely protected with this policy. And another immediate call to action, if anybody wants to get started today, this header: applying for an account is free and takes less than 2 minutes with no impact to your credit score at all. So if you really want to just check this out, if you really want to sign up for an account, pretty much go to this button right here. It's highlighted in green. Let's go. And as we scroll down, we see how to open a bank account online with Chime. So pretty much they're giving you 4 questions, and pretty much this is from my point of view, I think this is a frequently asked questions section. So pretty much a user can know, okay, what do I need to open a bank account. How do I open a mobile and online banking account with Chime? Does opening a Chime account require a deposit? Is a credit check required to open an account online? And this is very important. So at the end of the day, Chime requires no credit check. So to open an account and provides online banking services that are inclusive of all Americans. This includes those who struggle with bad credit history but are still looking for checking and savings accounts. They can open online with no opening deposit. Chime offers a spending account that provides a second chance to rebuild your financial health, because it does rely on customer credit reporting agencies like check systems. See how Chime compares to others, pretty much second chance bank accounts. So this is definitely, it tells you like pretty much a second chance bank account. And so they definitely do just checking, savings, and a spending account. That's exactly what they do. It's the only three services compared to Chase and Capital One. They offer a lot of that, but since Chime is up and coming, they're still growing. They may add features in the future, so it's like just pretty much stay tuned at this point. And so stroll down, we're at the end of the page. And so pretty much this is pretty much their banking features. And if you want to access more about their banking features, we can just head right here. And so I will mention the things that weren't mentioned, and we mentioned these already. Okay, so we'll go right here. Okay, so now pretty much is made by a tech company, and it says with over 15,000 plus 5-star reviews. So it's a typo right here. It's supposed to be actually 50,000 5-star reviews. So it's definitely So for the most part, that definitely needs to be corrected. I believe it's a typo. It has to be 50,000. So it's easy to just correct that. So that definitely needs to be corrected instead of 15,000, because definitely don't want to confuse anybody. And for the most part, with all the features, as we scroll down, and it actually gives you visuals of pretty much the lock screen. It shows notifications, so it does the same feature. This is definitely a feature that Chase and Capital One provide. Definitely keeps you on top of account balances. As we scroll down, we see the security. So we mentioned the banking security done right. So pretty much a user can block debit card transactions and instant transaction alerts. So they'll get alerts anytime that the card has been used, unauthorized use. So pretty much it will be a simple like little button that you just push to the side, and it will definitely allow transactions, or you can just pretty much lock it and turn the transactions off. And that's definitely from regular transactions as well as international transactions. So it's really safe, and the security is definitely instilled. So the next visual shows, of course, a lady taking a picture of her check and showing you how easy and simple it is to deposit a check without waiting in line, no more deposit slips, or sending checks via mail. And also, this is their Pay Friends feature for their mobile money sending, like I mentioned. And so for the most part, definitely send money to friends and family. Great for splitting rent or dividing up bar tabs or restaurant tab. Also, when we scroll down, we see the free ATM withdrawals over 38,000 plus fee-free ATMs. So as you see in the visual right here on the cell phone, see the green, that is all the ATM locations for the most part. And withdrawals can be made at any of these locations as mentioned in the visual aid. And it's made through any of the 38,000 fee-free Money Pass and Visa Plus Alliance ATMs, or pretty much 30,000 plus cashback locations. And pretty much this feature will let you know the cashback locations as well as the ATMs. Okay, so now we transfer money with convenience. So it has the same feature as well as Capital One. Well, I'm pretty sure Capital One does it, and Chase as well. So of course anybody can transfer money between the spending and the savings account. So it shows individual, the money transfer. Someone is pretty much with their Chase checking, they're putting $200 from their Chase checking into the Chase spending account. So it tells money transfers within the app, like if you have the checking and spending account with them, and as well as a person can transfer money from external bank accounts, credit cards, and investment accounts as well. And also, this is a feature, and especially Chase features this as well. I'm not really sure about Capital One, but they definitely love mobile payment apps. So they definitely support Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and Apple Pay with the mobile wallets. So definitely, if you do leave your wallet at home or you forget your card, it's no need. If you have your card uploaded to one of these mobile payment apps, they definitely accept mobile wallets. So you have it anywhere, it works anywhere, buy anything you want. And also the feature right here is they definitely mail checks for you. So we put your checks in the mail for you. All you have to do is let the company know pretty much who to send it to, how much to send, and they'll mail the check for you and make sure it gets to where it needs to go. So it's kind of like a personal assistant in a sense. They're mailing everything for you. So it's very convenient than the time it takes to actually mail a check and get it sent. So they want to do all the work for you for the most part with the checks. So they tell you it's definitely an encouraging message. Are you convinced yet? So you have all the features of banking features, the no hidden fees, and a modern award-winning banking app. So signing up takes less than 2 minutes. No minimum balance is required to open an account, and it does not impact your credit score. So what are you waiting for? So pretty much it doesn't impact your credit score at all. It pretty much is telling you this is a nice, safe feature. I want you to have fun, but at the same time it's secure. And also is a highlighted green area. Pretty much get started today. So it's a quick call to action. For the most part, it's applying for an account is free, and it takes less than 2 minutes with no impact to your credit score. So pretty much the tone and the voice for all the sites is like they want you to, well, pretty much the tone for this site, I'll say this site, it's welcoming. They want their customers to be interested in their services. They definitely want people to have fun and be relaxed, but at the same time it's definitely for a user that's on the go and who needs a second chance to build and maintain and grow financial health. And so with Capital One, it's like they're straight to the point, definitely straight to the point. They want the user to have fun but be informed. So they're straightforward with all the information they provide on their website. And they do provide like a few visual aids, but at the same time it's like, okay, we, at the end of the day, we understand pretty much it's not a lot of visuals like just spark like out in the open like Chase and Chime. So, but at the end of the day, Capital One wants their users to know. At the same time, learn whatever it is you need to know. Look up any type of services we have. But at the same time, you'll notice, like, okay, we want you to have fun. We're more than a bank too. So pretty much they're straightforward, straight to the point. Chase, pretty much they have a fun, sparky way getting their users interested, learning the features and everything. And really, they're just simple, straight to the point. So the voice and the tone of the sites, especially for Chase, they want their users to feel welcome. Pretty much nothing's really complicated when it comes to finding what a user really needs. So they want a person to be able to access everything they need to access. And so they're not really too strict on rules or anything like that, making it super complicated to find anything. Of course, you have to do some digging, but eventually, they make sure that you find everything you look for and that the information is organized correctly, where you won't have any problems researching and figuring and trying to find certain things. But I'm unsure about the fees with Chase and Capital One. If they do have hidden fees, I'm not sure, but it will definitely require some digging. Compared to Chime, they don't have any hidden fees, but still, just make sure of that. So as we scroll back up to the top, and go to the rest of the tabs that they have on the page, on the home page. Okay, so about us, have about Chime. So pretty much we're changing the way people feel about banking. So they definitely have a more automated way of banking. So they don't really profit off of you. It's all about protecting and helping their members get ahead. So they're not going to profit, but they profit with you. So every time a person or a member uses their debit card, they earn just a small amount from Visa paid by the merchant. So they definitely have this text right here with the button to click to open an account, and they have the card with the hearts on the top, and pretty much it tells how much they value their members very much. And then of course in the highlighted section is their mission statement, and pretty much they stand behind people, and they stand behind their value that people deserve financial peace of mind, and that they're building a new bank to help members get ahead by making money management easy. And it's the user's money is their life, so chime in. And then we have a view of the leadership team. And pretty much I don't know the leadership teams behind Capital One or Chase, but that's a difference. So they show the members, and pretty much this company is still growing, and they're still pretty much adding more. And so they give a little text about their culture. So they believe that creating a company where people love to work is built on relationships, growth, and impact. So they pretty much value the people who work for them as well as the members. And for the most part, like every member who joins this team is a part of that business. But more so, they're all work together as a team. Trust, dependency, but also carrying out the mission and the value of the company, as well as making a long-lasting impact on the value of their employees and the members. So they work hard together to make this app for any individual. So they definitely value the organization. They value the employees as well as the members. And so they're definitely working really hard to grow this company and to make it the best company for mobile banking and adding more features and just getting better and better. So pretty much this is the highlight area where anybody can join the growing team. It's time for banking to change. Join us as we build the bank account of the future and change people's financial lives. So they definitely want to let people know, like, yes, definitely come be a part of our team. And then the button here is to click view open positions. And then after that, this is the end of the page, which is about the company and the disclaimer. And so if we click on the next tab, this is the blog. So Chime definitely has a blog, how they pretty much tell their financial articles and news. So they do it in this form. Give nice tips, like how to prevent buyer's remorse, homeowners edition, the 7 worst things to buy in the fall, 5 best apps for selling your stuff in 2019, reasons you should get a financial advisor, credit card myths that can hurt your credit score, 7 crazy things college students have done to save money. So this is all into smart money, and then some are saving money, budgeting, stories. So these are definitely pretty much all the articles. And then pretty much they have smart money, wealthy habits, make money, stories, news. So these are all the tabs that contained within this blog that any user can pretty much access. If they want to learn about financial literacy, tips, guides, articles, anything is right here. And so the next tab pretty much is help. And so they have helpful articles. So it's like need help. In the upper right hand corner there's a button, learn more on chimebank.com, and they have the search line, which is this field that anybody can search up any topic, any article in particular, and pretty much account info, personal articles, direct deposit, and then of course your card, spending account, Chime app for iPhone, Chime app for Android, savings, move money, security and privacy. So they have a few, and just to click on one, where's my direct deposit, they do give you a help article, and they definitely have things in bold, what a person needs to know, and pretty much is just straight to the point. And then they definitely have related topics. And it's the end of the page with the company. Alright, so there you have it. So this is definitely a nice little tip, and whatever your thoughts are about these 3 banks, put them in the comments below. About comparing the user interface text and the technical content with these 3 pages with Chase, Capital One, and Chime Banking. And this is the end of my video. Happy tech writing.